Okay, so God gave you an idea. Now what? Where do I start? What do I do? Am I even ready? Yes, you are ready. Okay, that's why He gave you the idea. You have ideas. You have everything that you need, but you need direction. You need a plan. I got you. Okay. First, you got to identify that you're no longer who you used to be. Stop with the pity and the victimizing and woe is me mentality. You're no longer that person. This is why you feel the urge to quit your job if you are employed. This is why you feel the urge to start that business. It's within you. God, when you know God's character, you don't have to know all about God and his character, but when you know enough, it's enough for you to get you moving. You got to know that if he gave you a thing, it's already provisioned. If he gave you an idea, everything else will follow suit. Doors will open, opportunities will start coming to you once you make a move, but you got to make a move. Okay, Moses, he gave you a staff. Stop crying out to God saying, I want $1 million. I want this house. I want to live this way. But you haven't made a move. You haven't stretched your arm out. Your arm is out, Moses. You got to stretch your arms out. God literally told Moses, why are you crying out to me? Use what's in your hands. Exodus 14:15. Literally, God telling Moses, why are you crying out to me? God gonna tell you that. I gave you everything. You don't need a fancy website to start. You don't need 10,000 followers to start. What you do need is your idea. You need Wi Fi, you need a laptop, and you need that go ahead. And you already have the permission to go. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? You're saying that you don't have a plan. All right, bet. Here's your plan for today. Today, right now, you're going to identify the skills that you already have. If you feel like you don't have skills, you're an employer, you're employed, you have skills. What skills? Customer service, admin, organizing, designing, teaching, etc. If you feel like you don't want to use your skills, cool. What do people come to you for? What can you talk about for hours without getting stuck? What can you help with someone right now? That is your offer. That's your product, be it a digital product or a service based business. You have everything that you need. It's not about having money. I started with no money. All I had was the belief that, oh, yeah, I can do this. I see other people doing the same thing that I've been doing for years. Why am I sleeping at my 9 to 5? Okay, I had to stop that. I had to interrupt my belief. I said, I got to make a move. God didn't give me these talents for nothing. Okay, read Matthew 25. Okay, read Exodus 14. That's when Moses parted the sea. You have